Hi, I'd like to show you my favorite provisional cast on. It's done by picking up stitches in a crocheted chain. So I'm going to crochet a chain here, and it wants to be pretty loose because I'm going to pick up stitches in this chain. You'd also like to do it with a fairly smooth yarn so that it doesn't stick to your working yarn when we try to remove it. You're going to make it a few chain stitches longer than the number of stitches you're going to pick up. So I'm going to end right here because I'm only going to pick up about 6 stitches. Just pull that through and let that finish. Okay, here's our chain. Here's some yarn to work with. It's a little bit curly. It's been my demo yarn for a while. When you look at your chain, there's a fairly flat front side and there's a bumpy back side. And we're going to pick up in those bumps on the back. I'm not picking up in the very first one. I'm going to move down a few stitches. Here's the flat front, here's the bumpy back, and I'm picking up and knitting as I go. Oops, I missed. Here we go. Remember, you want to pick up in the back bump. And here we have 7 stitches ready to go. And so you turn and you just continue working. Now when you finish your knitted piece, the reason why you started with a provisional cast on is that you can unzip these and then work in the opposite direction or connect it to the beginning to end. I'll show you a piece here that I started with a provisional cast on, and I am going to now remove the provisional cast on and put these stitches on another needle. If you look at your chain, you can see that it's a series of loops, and you want to unzip from the loopy end, not from the pinchy end. It really does only unzip one way, so if you pick the wrong end, you'll figure that out pretty quickly. Okay, here we go. We are undoing these chain loops. Now these stitches are going to be a half stitch off in the other direction because that's just how it goes. Well, let me put it on this way, that'll be easier. So I can unzip this chain 1 stitch at a time, picking up the stitch that I have worked in it. Because you're a half stitch off, shifted to the side, that last one we're just going to kind of make up with whatever's here on the edge so that I still have my 7 stitches, because I'd like to join my 7 stitches from the beginning to my 7 stitches at the end. And there you have it.